Hey, what's up guys, it's Aladin. In today's video, I'll be going over the latest info regarding Spider-Man remaining in the MCU. But before I get started, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It definitely helps out the channel grow and lets others like you stay tuned with the latest shows and movies. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified right away when I drop my next video. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock or something and have no idea what's been happening in the past week, well, let me refresh your mind real quick. Earlier this week, it was reported that Disney wanted a 50-50 co-financing arrangement between the studios, which would basically extend to the other Spider-Man related films, and that Disney would also get 50% of the box office revenue. But there was also a catch where Kevin Feige would get full producer credit. It was also said that Sony wanted to keep their initial deal with Disney, which saw that Disney would only get a small amount off the box office for solo films, while Marvel would still produce the solo Spider-Man films, but that Spider-Man would still be able to make appearances in other MCU movies, while Disney gets all the merchandise revenue. Unfortunately though, Sony didn't like this, so it didn't accept the Disney offer of 50%, with Disney not also wanting to renew the current contract, which led to talks falling apart. That's where everything kind of fell off and fans started losing their minds. I mean, I don't blame them, to be honest. Like, Spider-Man belongs in the MCU with all the other heroes. Now, I like Sony and all, but if I'm being honest, I just don't think they're gonna execute the superhero genre that well, which is why I say leave Spider-Man with Disney. Some rumors are going around that Tom Holland wanted to stay with the MCU, as well as it being said that he and Zendaya had ended up unfollowing Sony on Instagram due to all this mess. There were also reports saying that there will be a 6-picture deal with Tom Holland, and maybe even an option for a 7th, as well as it being said that there will be 3 more Spider-Man films after Spider-Man 3, which will be a new trilogy. The second trilogy will mainly focus on Peter Parker's college years, including plans for Peter to meet up and team up with Firestar and Iceman of X-Men. The other 3 movies are 2 Avengers films in which Spider-Man will have a larger role and become friends with Johnny Storm, the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. Reports all suggest that Marvel Studios will helm and co-finance all Spider-Man related movies for 30% of the full profits. Disney previously wanted 50%, but Sony said no, which led to the talks falling apart. Sony would also distribute, but Disney would acquire exclusive digital and online rights for Disney Plus and affiliated TV networks. But Marvel Studios will helm and co-finance Spider-Verse live-action spin-offs under the same terms. It's also being said that Venom will relocate into the MCU, which if it is true, we might potentially see a crossover between Spider-Man and Venom. As of now, that's the full complete report regarding Spider-Man being with the MCU still. There's no actual confirmation regarding if these reports are true, so take these statements with a grain of salt before believing it. However, I would love to believe it to be true, but until I actually see Sony and Disney post an agreement online and maybe even shake hands on a new deal, then I'll believe it. As of now, everything is just reports and speculation, but I would love to know how you guys feel about all this. Do you think Disney and Sony should just make up and get this all over with? Leave all your comments in the comments section and let me know what you guys thought. I just want to say thank you all for watching, and if you haven't already, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't by now. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified right away when I drop my next video. If you don't mind, share the video if you thought it was good and want others to see it. Thank you all once more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.